Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Adam and I like to wander around and take photographs. As you can see, it is a lovely autumnal morning in my local Tokyo neighbourhood. The lighting is beautiful and I thought I would wander around and take some photos and have you fine people join me, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do. If you do and you'd like to see future content, please do like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it so much. But without further ado, let's go. Thank you. The composition of this photograph is pleasing, I find. I like that the man walked into frame just as I took the photograph to bring a bit more life to the scene, and that one bright stream of light shining onto the other side of the building and illuminating the text on the wall, and ever so slightly shining onto his left leg as he walked past, I find is a very pretty touch. As you can see, the lighting this morning is absolutely fantastic. Hopefully we can get some good shots this morning. Here I was just really enjoying that lovely early morning lighting and the shadows being cast on the floor. I just found it so pretty. Lone bicycles are just one of the many objects that I find really interesting. It tells a story and leads you to wonder why the bicycle is there, who brought it here, why did they leave it here, what are they doing now, when will they return, will they return? It's just the story of everyday objects that I find interesting. And this morning I am using the Sony a6400 with the TTArtisan 35mm f1.8 prime lens. Both the camera and the lens are recent acquisitions. This is actually the first time using them. So not only is this my very first video, but it's also my first time using this particular setup. As soon as I saw this scene playing out in front of my eyes, I had an image in my mind of what I envisaged. A sharp and crisply focused man perusing the contents of the vending machine, and as you can see, the shutter speed on my camera had other ideas. It was simply too slow to really capture him as crisply and as well defined as I would have liked, as I originally thought, but I like it. It really captures that dynamic motion that is really interesting in street photography, I find. Mistakes happen, and sometimes those mistakes actually work out better than the original idea. Here I stumbled upon this fantastic beam of light on the pavement. The shadows were so intense, I had an idea of what I wanted, that being just to wait for a subject to pass through that beam of light. I would ready my camera and press my shutter. Here I just really enjoyed that really intense light on the wall, and with the harshly contrasting shadows with it, I just thought it looked so lovely. I saw the subject approaching me, and I didn't necessarily want a photo of the subject himself. Instead, I was much more interested in these shadows that were playing on this harshly illuminated wall. And as the subject was approaching me and his shadow joined the other shadows on that wall, I just thought it looked so striking. I then stumbled upon this really lovely open space, this beautiful open green park, and just knew that there would be some good shots. Let's wander around and see. Looking around, I spotted my next subject, an unassuming hut at the side of the park, nestled amongst the trees, bathing in this lovely morning light. And this is the result, and I really like this one. The light piercing through the trees, the mottled shadows on the side of the building, the reflected sunlight in the doorframe. I just think it looks so pretty. And after I had left the large park, I had decided to loop back around to the smaller park where I began my morning walk. The lighting had changed slightly, and I just wondered what new subjects I could find. And we are back in this little park, and the sunlight is looking just as great, just as lovely as when I was last here. Entering the park, my eye was immediately drawn to my previous subject, that bicycle, which, to my surprise, was still here, but this time it had been joined by another. Here I really like that really clear, stark contrast between the foreground and the background, the main subject being sharply in focus and everything beyond the little opening in the wall being so blurred, almost like we, the viewer, are viewing something that we shouldn't be. I really like this shot. I just found this scene interesting, how the door to this trash area should be closed but is hanging open off its hinges, revealing what should be hidden, much like the previous photograph I find. Something should be hidden but is left open, left exposed to the viewer. I'm sorry, I promise I don't have some weird fixation with photographing trash, but I just found that juxtaposition so amusing. The poster of a well-kept, groomed, smiling man right next to a pile of discarded rubbish. I just found it amusing. Here I just really liked that this was almost a frame in itself that just lent itself so well to being photographed. With the horizontal lines of the side of the walkway and the road and the vertical lamppost, it was almost as if it was simply a scene that was just begging to be photographed. All I had to do was point my camera and wait for a subject to appear, and I like it. The framing and the composition works well, I find. my next subject, a couple of pigeons resting on the pipes under the bridge enjoying the morning sun. I wasn't sure whether I would get this shot as the positioning was rather awkward and a 35mm prime lens isn't exactly the best for this shot. I found myself wishing I had my zoom lens with me, but I like it, and this morning light was so harsh and so glaring that when I actually took the photograph, I actually only saw that one pigeon in the foreground. It wasn't until I got home and took the photograph into Lightroom that I actually noticed that there were two pigeons. And I would say that the vast majority of my time spent with my camera is exactly what you see here. Time spent wandering around, simply looking for subjects. Next, I just stumbled upon these workers collecting the trash, and I just knew that I had to get the shots before the moment passed. This is what I love about street photography. You just stumble upon these fleeting moments and you just have to capture them before they're gone. It really forces you to be really present and mindful in every situation. It's almost meditative, I find. Not a great shot by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just a beautiful dog, and who doesn't love dogs? Here I saw this really interesting drugstore with just so much going on, with all the posters in the windows and the display outside and the vending machine that was so interesting. It just caught my eye and just begged for my attention. I just knew it was asking to be photographed. A very interesting subject, but something could make it better, bring some life into it. Just looking around for the ideal subject to walk into frame, and this is the result. And one final shot of yet another discarded bicycle left down the side street, looking really nice with the morning sunlight hitting it and glistening on all those little bits of chrome, casting lovely shadows on the pavement and the wall. And my morning photography walk is not yet over, but at the risk of this video becoming excessively long, I will cut it here, but endeavour to post a part 2 very shortly. And again, if you like this video, please like, comment and consider subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you shortly. Thank you so much.